up, guys? It is 3:30 a.m. and we are going to the hospital. I woke up at like 1:15. I had to jump out of bed. I was in so much pain, and I think it was really, really bad contraction. It caused me to throw up. And for 2.5 hours, I've had contractions every 2 to 3 minutes. So we are headed there. I don't know if this is real or not. I'm not able to sleep, so I'm assuming it's real. But we'll see. I'm really tired. Donnie's here with me. Are you tired, babe?
Nope, wide awake.
I don't know, you guys. We just left the house. I haven't had another contraction yet, so I don't know. It's such a mind game. I'm in pain though, so I just don't know if I'm just so tired or what, but hey guys, so I am on the monitor. I am contracting regularly, probably every 90 seconds or so. The nurse checked my cervix and I'm still just 1 centimeter dilated. I was that at my last OB appointment. She said she could feel the head, she poked the head a little bit, which is really cute, but they're gonna watch me for an hour, check my cervix again, and depending on if there's any changes, then I'm in active labor. If there isn't, then I'm just contracting and it's still too early. So we'll know more in an hour. She turned off the lights, gave us some warm blankets. I'm gonna show you Donnie in a sec. I'm worried about this guy. If this is real and it's gonna take a long time, I'm really worried. Oh, poor guy has been up with me since 1 a.m. So it's now 4:30. Hooked up onto the monitors, and we will keep you updated. How comfy are you?
Scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
1.5.
I don't want to hear it, honestly. Well, this is my room. There's the monitor. See if I can focus on it. The bottom one's my contractions. You can see them. The heart rate. Okay, so the nurse just came in and checked on me, and nothing's changed with my cervix, but I'm still having regular contractions. So she's gonna call my doctor, see what he wants to do. She thinks that this might be early labor and I'm not in true labor, so they might just send me home and see how I do or keep me here. So just waiting for the doctor to her an answer, and then we will go from there. Cute baby girl. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm a little loopy. Okay, so we just left. So the nurse came back in, she called my doctor, and they think it's just premature labor, where it's like my body's contracting but nothing's happening. So they gave me some morphine and some Phenergan in my butt. It hurt like a mother. And they just sent me home. They said typically if it's just false labor, your contractions will stop with the morphine. If they get worse or your water breaks, then go back in. I'm freaking tired. I've been up since 1. It's 6 a.m. now. So I'm gonna go home and sleep. I'm gonna try to sleep. Hopefully these contractions stop. I'm still having them. But I'm like able to talk through them, so I don't think it was true active labor. I don't even know what to think anymore, you guys. But we're going home. And I'll keep you updated after I try and get some sleep.
Man, you guys. So I left off that I was going to update you when I got some sleep, and I never got around to it. So this happened.
Tired.
This happened Saturday night?
Friday
early
night.
Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
I woke up at 1 a.m. and you guys, I've never had as much pain. It literally made me jump out of bed and like throw up. And I hadn't thrown up in like 3 months. I hadn't been nauseous since I was like 6 months pregnant. So it's super weird for me. And I was like, maybe I have the stomach flu. But then it just set me into like regular contractions like every 2 minutes. And it wasn't like it took my breath away like it did the first time, but it was consistent. For like 3 hours I held off going to the hospital because I didn't know. My water hadn't broken, and I didn't want to go in and have it be nothing because I was like, I bet when we drive they're going to stop. And Donnie was up. He was like, if we're not going to sleep, like, let's just go in. So we finally went at like 3:30 a.m. We get there. I'm still having them like consistently, and I'm like, I don't know if this is real or not. Like, it was like I was half asleep, A, and B, I'm like stressed out of my mind. I'm like,
Did you have your stuff packed? Did you bring your
no, we didn't
bag?
take anything because
Okay.
Donnie's like, if it's real, I'll come back and get it. But
Yeah.
we both just didn't really feel like it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was also
So why did
super
you go?
late.
Just because you were like, it's been so long?
I couldn't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
It kept going. Like, and it was like painful enough that I couldn't sleep. So I'm
Yeah.
like, either something's wrong or I
Or,
can
yeah.
get something and then feel better.
Yeah.
So anyways, we go in. You guys saw those videos. We were there for maybe like an hour and a half. The nurse was super awesome. But basically, I was having true contractions. They were consistent and they were real. Just nothing was happening to my cervix. So they just called it false labor. I'm like, seriously?
Dang.
But so she checked me and she's like, we're going to check you again in an hour if you're not dilated. Typically, we just give you some pain medicine and we send you home. And if you have to come back, you're in real labor. If they go away, you're not. And they went away.
Dang it. Because they gave you morphine, right?
Yeah, they did.
Did they give it to you in a shot? Were you
Yeah,
hooked up
just
to
a
an
shot.
IV?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh,
They just gave a
you
shot in
an
my
IV?
butt with some nausea medication. And then it kicked in like right when I got home. And I slept for like 6 hours.
Oh, nice.
So nice.
And I woke up and I didn't have any more contractions or anything.
Dang it.
What
But
a
I
little
was
tease.
like, I know.
Little girls teasing you.
But like when we went in, we were both just like, it's not happening.
What if
Like-
it would have happened? That would have been so crazy.
I really hope it
You
wasn't.
want- Oh, really?
Because I was so tired.
You're like, I can't do it right
I
now.
literally was so tired. I'm
No,
like,
if you
I
were
don't
told
know.
you were in labor, you're
do it.
gonna get like this high of energy.
Well, and I
But-
just like, I don't know. It was such a weird thing.
Yeah, it was weird. But mom had the same things.
Yeah, so my mom, she would do this. She'd like go into labor and like contract, but her cervix would never dilate without the assistance of like medications. So the plan actually is for me to be induced in 2 days. Because, so my doctor is like, your cervix isn't changing, but your body's wanting to go into labor. So we'll give you medication to like help soften your cervix and help it dilate. and we'll do that Wednesday. So in 2 days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is freaking crazy.
Dude.
And
It
it's
was
so
just-
hard because it's like, I was the same. I mean, I waited like probably an hour before going in.
But your
But my water
broke.
broke. But I didn't know. It's just hard when you've not done it. I'm like, maybe I just peed my pants. Like, you don't really know.
don't know.
Did you make it to the toilet and then it just went gush?
Yes, but then I also did it in my bed too. So like, it was so stupid that I didn't go. But it's like, I think I was like you, where I was like, I don't want to freaking go there
And then
get
home.
sent home. Because that's
Yeah.
like so freaking annoying.
Oh, and it was. And I
Yeah.
just felt so bad for Donnie. I shouldn't.
No.
No.
But like if I'm not sleeping, he's not gonna sleep either. So I'm like, let's just freaking go and just find out.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
But it's just funny because like they tell you contractions are less than 5 minutes apart and they're consistent. You're in labor, go to the hospital. So I'm like, it's happening and then
It's so hard.
nothing.
Then,
so,
but that's false labor, not real
Yeah.
labor. It's so hard.
Yeah.
That was the nice thing about me just being told we're going right now.
You didn't even have
I
any
didn't
like.
even have to like.
I
think
was
about
like
it.
a little excited though. I'm like, my body wants to do this by itself. Like
Yeah.
she wants to come.
Like your cervix was just like.
It's like, no, not today.
Tight
Because
girl.
you were a 1. You were still a 1.
Dang.
Yeah.
crazy.
That-
Crazy.
It's crazy.
That is so crazy because contractions are supposed to be the pain of your cervix opening. So that's weird.
Oh, and they were. She's like,
You're
like
having
you knew what
contractions.
you were feeling.
Yeah.
But there's no changes, so we can't keep you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is crazy. They hooked you up, right? And then you can see the contractions happening.
And they
It's so
were
crazy to
literally
see that.
so consistent.
Yeah, it's so weird. when
Every,
you
like,
start
2
seeing that. You're like,
minutes.
oh, that makes sense
It
now.
was like 90 seconds.
But that's crazy because I threw up when I was in labor.
because of
Oh,
contraction
it was
pain.
the worst pain. And maybe what I was thinking is maybe I had a real one, and then it just sent me into like just small little ones that weren't gonna do anything.
Yeah, because the first one was the most
Braxton.
painful, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And if that's how they are, I hope I don't have one at home.
Yeah, they don't. I told you, I'm like, because like probably a week before, she'd be like, I think I'm having contractions, and you text me and you're like, are you like not able to speak, like really
Okay,
painful?
but,
I'm like,
like,
you will know when they're
There
real.
is stories, literally.
Yes, of people like yeah.
that just have back pain or like
But I
just
feel like
period
the
cramps.
fact that you're
like,
feeling things already the way you are, and it's not even contractions, you will feel your
Yeah.
contractions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you hadn't felt Braxton Hicks and you hadn't felt, I feel like then it'd be like you might not know what a labor contraction
But
is.
you felt
but you
all
know.
of the above. Yeah.
So you'll feel it.
no,
Just-
they're like, yeah.
But-
I remember you and Mom just saying, you'll know.
Yeah.
You do.
But it's crazy,
I
guys.
think this convo isn't really relevant for me at all.
I'm so sorry. It's about your niece. Brynley has a name picked out. We're not gonna say it, but she has a name picked out. We all know it. It's so cute. I hope that was okay.
It might be on her bracelet.
Is it? Is it on your bracelet?
No, it's just.
Oh,
the first
wow.
letter.
Okay, well, that's it.
The,
I mean,
That's the tea.
But we are so close, Bryn.
I know.
I'm so excited.
Can't
you
wait.
guys.
Oh, yay. Okay, well, next video, hopefully Brynley has a baby.
She will have a baby in our next video. Yay. Bye.
Okay, bye.